Okay, hi there, I'm Karl at Escape Trailer. We are a direct-to-consumer fiberglass travel trailer manufacturer. We offer more personalization and customization than any other trailer manufacturer in the world. So you will find the best product right here at Escape Trailer. We are direct-to-consumer, we do not have any dealers. So learning about Escape and viewing an Escape is a slightly different process. We started off with a video in this video series with 4 ways to view and educate at Escape. Suggest you go back there if you haven't been there already. Then we went through a series that looked at for the moving from putting your deposit in, which secures your production slot, very, very important, through to order confirmation. That order confirmation is where we have worked with you to define exactly how you want the trailer built for you. Okay, after that process, and once we've signed that off, we are going to move into arranging your collection. So we need to know in advance as much as possible what your plans are for receiving your trailer. Now, there are 2 ways to get your trailer. You can either have it delivered, and in the US, we have hub locations set up that we will deliver your trailer to. We can also do custom locations. Mind you, they are significantly more expensive, but that option is there for you, and at Escape, it's all about your choice. It's all about options. So you'll plan and you'll decide, okay, do I want to have it to a hub location or a custom delivery? You also have the option of picking up your trailer. Now, if you're a Canadian customer, obviously you can come straight to Chilliwack here in British Columbia and pick up the trailer. If you're a US customer, you will actually collect your trailer just on the other side of the border, so on the US side of the border. But you are more than welcome to come to Escape, typically the day before your trailer is going to be delivered. Come to Escape if you want to have a look at your trailer before it leaves our facility. Sometimes people get confused and say, oh, why can't I pick up my trailer in Canada and bring it straight across? Well, the reason is we have to export it for you. We export it for you, then you don't pay the taxes. And trust me, you don't want to have to pay Canadian taxes on something that you're really exporting into the US. One thing to note when you're planning your delivery or your collection is that you get 1 month's free storage from your completion dates. And you get all that information when you put a deposit in for your trailer, so you get all these dates. So you get 1 month free storage, but you have to plan what you're thinking of doing with your delivery. You will work through one of our people here who coordinates all the collections and deliveries, and she'll take you through the details and what that is. But one thing that's important is don't make any other plans at that point. Book hotels or book flights, because things can go bump in the night for us on the supply chain side, especially when we're looking so far out. So we like to get a little bit closer before we absolutely firm things up and before you go making any sort of real plans in terms of booking non-refundable things. That's the key part. Another really important point at this stage, once we have your build sheet locked in and we understand everything that you want, hence we understand the pricing of the trailer, we need to get to work for the US customers on the customs paperwork. Now, further on, I'm going to talk about financing. This is a very important stage. If you think you're going to finance your trailer, we need to know that now at this stage. So once you've signed off, we need to know that you're planning on financing. And then because of the paperwork slightly different if we have to do the financing. So that customs paperwork will require some information from you in order to identify you to the US government so that we can export this trailer for you. So that's about arranging your collection or the preferred dates when you would like to collect the trailer. Do it sooner rather than later, because we do get very booked up with people and there may be simply no slots available for the date that you decide you want to collect your trailer on. After that, as we move through the production process with your trailer, we will send you production photos, and they kind of occur about, I would say, 1/3 of the way into the production process when there's something substantive to actually show you, and then you will get photos every day. What we do with these photos is we upload them to a folder, and then we give you access to this folder, and then it just populates with new photos every day as they come through. At the very end, you also get some final photographs of your trailer. These final photos, that can occur like really close to the end of it, so it'll be very close to probably your production completion dates is when you start to see the final. You will see some final photographs. Should be at the production completion date, of course. So that's the photo side, and that kind of keeps you informed of what's going on with your trailer. After that, then really you're starting to arrange the payment side of things. So for us, we need your payment prior to delivery or pickup. Now, in some cases, especially if it's delivery, that could be 7 or more days earlier. simply because we have to book the truck. And when we book the truck, like we say, we are 100% booked with that delivery company or the logistics company that we use, then we're paying for that whether it goes or not. So we need to make sure you're paid up in advance so that we can release the truck. We can't release it if the trailer hasn't been paid for. I did talk about financing. Actually, no, let me go back up here again. That was prior to delivery. If you're picking up, so if you're a Canadian customer picking up, you can bring payment on the day that you're collecting the trailer. But for everyone else, we need to have payment before we sort of release it from the yard here at Escape Trailer. Financing I've talked about, really important that we know about financing earlier. So the minute you've signed off on your trailer, if you're considering doing financing, I would say let us know. The earlier the better sometimes on this. And then the last thing I want to talk about here with payment is taxes. So at Escape Trailer, we do not collect taxes for your state. That will be your local office, registration office, or local government office, the DMVs in the States, that will determine what the taxes are on either the registration and licensing of your trailer. Every state is different with this. So that's the only thing you have to account for is when you collect your trailer, at some point you will be paying the registration and licensing fees on that within your own state. That's the payment side done. Once we move through payments, we get to ownership. So it's paid, it's been delivered, it is now yours. When you get to the ownership stage, you know, especially if you're new to RVing, there may be some interpretation around how do I use all the components and stuff in the Escape Trailer. And I like to say it's actually quite simple. They are not complicated at all. But if you're brand new to it, I appreciate there can be a little bit of hesitation and anxiety maybe about using the trailer. So we've put together a nice series of online videos. These are all really around familiarization for all the components that are in the trailer. Of course, the manual that you will get with your trailer, with all the documentation for all the items that are in your trailer, is a really good starting point. And typically when people call us up and say, oh, I don't know how to turn this on or turn you know, these different components on, we'll say, okay, refer back to page, I don't know, let's make it up 67 in your owner's manual, and it kind of talks you through it. And so the idea is we're trying to maybe push you to go and look at the manual or go look at the videos, because they will provide you with the information you need to enable you to sort of get and become very comfortable with your trailer. If you do have any issues with your trailer, we want to know straight away, or because we want you to enjoy your trailer very quickly. So if you do have any issues, you will get onto our parts and service. We'll have the link up here, who you would call in the parts and service. Also, you'll be getting an email from me the minute you have received your trailer, we've shipped it out. You'll get an email sort of saying the same thing. And then finally, if you want to become an ambassador for Escape, and you will have plenty of opportunity to be an ambassador, because more than likely people will stop you and people will come up to you in campsites because it is such a beautiful and unique trailer, you can become an ambassador. And our ambassador program, which we'll put a link up here, may have been how you first went to view and educate on Escape Trailer in the beginning, because one of the initial processes is that you can go visit an ambassador to see exactly what all the fuss is about with these excellent trailers. Okay, everybody, I hope this has been helpful. If you like it, please like and subscribe to us on YouTube. I'm Karl at Escape Trailer, and we're built for you.